blah 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 blah. What can I even do with them?
So the thing that's making me think is, if he wore gloves, would it show his hands?
I guess. I mean, that's what like everything else does. But like, what's with the 4 or 5 collars on him?
Look, dude, he just likes to be pimping. All right.
Gotcha.
However, my question is, what happens if he wears a baklava when he decides to go skiing? Does he have a head, or is his head all of that because that yellow line goes all the way up?
What happens when he opens up his like portals? Does he still wear the clothes, or does it just kind of expand?
Will he ever know the soft embrace of a woman?
Nah, he's gotta be careful. He'll just teleport her somewhere. Alright, so we watched pretty much the season finale for My Hero Season 2. And this is episode 24. This all wrapped up into like 38 episodes. And this was actually something, if I had read the manga, I've never seen this. I've never seen like this particular part. So this might be just like something filler, but it was a very significant thing of filler because, and there was a lot of valid reasons why they had this because, what was his name again? Shigaraki? Yeah, we can.
It's right there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Shigaraki.
How, you know, the whole significance of the hero killer is still in abundance in the fact that you can see it from like these new characters. Tsundere girl, Toga, she's on the run. What? And our Stitch dude, Dabby. He just like, he looked at these two. He's like,
Dabby or Dobby?
It's Dabby.
Dobby has a sock.
Dobby has stitches.
They didn't bury him good enough.
Yeah, he was just, Shigaraki was like looking at them like, what are these guys doing here? And it's like, Toga was like, oh, I love Stain. I want to kill Stain too. And Dabby was just like, I'll carry his ideals. And just like Shigaraki was just like not having it. He was gonna kill them like right then and there. Oh yeah, he doesn't like Stain.
He hates Stain.
He took my glory. Ooh. Calm down.
Jesus!
First impressions, I suppose. I love this guy. Before this, we were just talking about like, how does he even function like in, or at least how does his clothes fit him?
Yeah, I was asking a question like, does he have a body underneath all of that? And if so, if he were to like put on gloves, would we see his fingers and his hands and his?
And his like extension like portal stuff, but or is it just gonna be like?
And then another thing that I brought up was, if he were to put on a baklava when he goes skiing, what would it look like? Is it like is it a head shape, or is it like some big fucking like his thing is?
I think another significant question is if he put a ski mask on and he stretched out his head just like he did with Shigaraki, would it also stretch out, or just like be part of that head?
I think it'd be part of the head because the clothing can't stretch.
Right. But what if that's all of his head?
Like, where's his chin?
But yeah, as Shigaraki was actually attacking the two, it showed Toga actually pulling out a knife, and then what was interesting was seeing Dabi actually like maybe use his quirk, but we didn't get to see all of it. And we're just kind of talking about that, thinking like, is that a fire quirk, or is it like part explosion? Like,
yeah, because visually it looked very reminiscent to what Bakugo does. When he's ready to start his explosions, you see sparks come from his hand.
Yeah.
At the same time, there was smoke, so I'm not sure if it was like a fire or an explosion or something, but it was definitely something hot.
And I think it might have something to do with the fact that he has all these scars.
You wanna know how I got these scars?
Joker's like, no.
I got things to do, mate. I ain't got time to hear all these stories.
So Shigaraki actually just kind of walks away from all of this, just like, yeah, forget about this. And it was at that point that like, he actually needed some motivation to just kind of keep on doing what he does, because as much as like he's kind of inheriting like All for One, or yeah, it's All for One, he's still like he's kind of like a child. And so there he goes. And we kind of transition over to UA with Class A.
1A.
1A. And Aizawa was just talking about like, hey, you all get to go to summer camp. Like, yeah.
I don't like his smile.
Yes. I mean, when you're someone who has that kind of commandment over everyone's like... we just immediately sat down without a word spoken.
So quickly and so effectively that it had to say at the top, silence. just to show you how quiet everything is.
It's like, did my audio just die out? No, it's silent. But yeah, he was just saying like, hey, everyone passed, so we're all going to the camps. Like, yeah, that's cool, but you did fail, so you definitely have to work harder, and we are going to put in some extra classes. Aww.
Classes that are harder than if you were to stay here and take extra classes.
Aww. And he just leaves like that. And I think, I forget who brings up the idea, but it's like, hey, let's go shopping all together. I think it was Kaminari who was like, hey, let's go shopping or something.
One's Kaminari.
The static dude who's like, to Midoriya.
I don't think it was. I think it might have been Pinky. He was definitely the one saying that he doesn't own things and has to go buy them.
Right. He was saying like, oh yeah, I don't have swimsuit or anything like that.
Yeah.
And like someone chimed it in, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was Invisible Girl.
Oh yeah. She was
like, yeah, with her adorable, unknowing what she looked like'ness.
Yeah.
She cute as hell, even though you can't see what she looked like.
They were trying to invite everyone, but like, you know, like I have other things to do, says Bakugo. And Todoroki's like, I go visit my mom on my free days. Which is actually really nice.
Yeah.
And so everyone just goes shopping. Oh, everyone else.
She already has her own merch and I love it.
Oh yeah, they would have to really adjust clothing lines for each
scaring the children. Stop that.
I was thinking about how attires need to be. It can't be as simple as like a shirt when everyone has different quirks. So that have to make up for people like with 3 arms specifically. Where our arms just kind of looking at it like, oh. I was like, huh. I guess they do have to do that.
It's the little things that you don't think about that actually mean the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna make a small mess of your room real quick in an attempt to quietly move my trash out of the way.
You didn't mention that Pinky has her own line.
She has her own clothing line already.
Yeah, so at this point, everyone just is splitting up. It's like, okay, I'll go over this, go over there. And it left Deku and Uraka just like by themselves. And Deku was going on about like, I need some more wrist weights. What do you need? Like, I need bug spray. He wants some heavier wrist weights. I need bug spray. And then she immediately thinks of what Ayama like mentioned to her. Like, oh no, just bug spray, and just like bolts out of there. Like, oh god, I'm flustered. She's doing like, oh god, it's so hot, and just like starts running for like 3 miles.
Have you ever seen anything like this, Justin?
What?
Look at that. I went Google images. Okay. I had such a search that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Okay, that's 2 separate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 pictures in total in its entirety. There's no scrolling down. There's no anything else. There's no more results. There's 26 images.
I mean, you were pretty specific on it.
I typed in what it said here. I was hoping to get this as a still. Granted, there's another way I can get it as a still. I could just hit print screen.
But in any case, yeah, everyone splits up. Uraka like bolts out of there. So now we just have like a lonely Deku. I kind of want to know what Deku's shirt says, actually.
What, it says something in...
Yeah, in Japanese. So I'm thinking like, is that...
Matter.
I can't get over the fact that the 3-arm thing's a thing. So it's like, I guess it's more common than you think.
They don't just try to cover the various body types due to quirks by number. But they actually have designs that fit a wide range of ages, from teens to seniors. Actually have designs that fit a wide range of...
Well, but I mean, yeah. And then just Deku's like, no.
Then he falls into his mutter. He falls deep into his mutter.
Now Deku's by himself, and then we actually see a new guy just kind of go up like, oh, it's one of the guys from UA from the sports festival. Oh, I'm such a big fan. Can I have your autograph? Great. Turns out it's Shigaragi.
That's what his face looks like.
Yep, he knows. Oh yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah, you have to be super careful. So Gabe did a print screen, and he didn't realize that when doing a print screen with this particular keyboard, you get all of it.
Oh god, I love it. I love it so much.
And ooh, that's when
There you go. I got it.
Yeah, and that's when Deku's like, "Oh shit, is this? It's Shigaraki." Shigaraki's like, "Don't make a fuss. I just want to talk to you. Don't try to struggle. I just need all 5 digits on you. You're gone. What do you want to talk about?"
I can't. Oh, there we go.
But oh man.
Pinky.
Well, you just want a thumbnail of that. But yeah, that's actually when it's like, let's go sit down, let's have some tea or whatever. Cuts to him like, I really hate this place. And it was all about Shigaraki just wanting to talk to Deku about like, why him? Why Stain? Because like earlier he just saw Stain have his own like merch line. Wait. Oh wow, dude.
Dude, they merged him out. Well, it wasn't so much a merch line as people kind of selling his image.
I guess so, yeah, probably. I'd love to see Stain to see that, actually.
Oh my god, dude, he'd lose his fucking mind.
It's like, this is what I've been telling you all about. It was basically Shigaraki just kind of asking in confirmation, like, why him? And, you know, Deku was, like, mentioning the fact that, like, well, I know I don't approve of
That's Stain, dude.
that Stain. And Deku was going on about, like, well, I don't agree with his methods, and I don't agree with the ideology, but I get why people like him. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to All Might. And then, just as a boy, as a Steven triggered by Shota's, he's just like, All Might, it's all about All Might. Don't kill him. I'm gonna kill that man. And this is just all followed by like the most animated expressions on this guy's face.
They're so bad, dude. I hate it.
It definitely irks you in a really bad way.
But for the people watching at home, they pretty much did to Stain what everyone did to Che Guevara. Che Guevara was a man who adamantly hated capitalism. So what happened? Fucking sell his face as a clothing brand.
It's so bad.
The epitome of goddamn fucking capitalism. Stain is Che Guevara.
I think that's the best way to like defeat someone.
Just make them into their ideology
and make them into a clothing line specifically, even if it doesn't even rub against them badly. So it's basically just
there it is.
It's everything is because of All Might. This is why all these people
are like 2 seconds.
All these people are smiling. Like nothing.
Look at that.
Nothing bad's happening because it's all because of All Might. And I'm at this point, like, I mean, he's not wrong because All Might is a simple piece, and he always smiles because of the fact that like there's other people out there who are suffering.
Yeah.
And he actually makes a point of this like later on near the end, where it's like, I can't save everyone. I'm still human, which is why I have to keep smiling because that's who I am.
Midori actually was feeling that after his interview with the police that I can't save everyone. How can I call myself the greatest hero if I can't save everyone? And so in his bit of self-doubt, he wanted to hear from the man who made him want to be a hero, All Might. He asked him directly, has there been a moment when you couldn't save everyone? And he looked at him and said, yeah, a lot. That right now there could be someone injured, passing out, that I don't know about. And
it just kind of goes in line with the fact that like he couldn't save Midori at that point because he wouldn't have known about it. And you know, Midori would have been actually in quite a pinch because if it weren't for Ryaka actually coming back and assessing the situation, and man, I was at my edge of my seats when I saw that just like unfold as like the mind process just like slowly kicks in. It's like, oh god, is that friend? No, it's what that training like, do. No, get back!
Get back at the friend! I swear to God!
Like, oh, just a friend. Ah, my bad. If you're funny, I'll get really angry.
walks off. Oh!
Yeah, it's like, wait, what's All for One doing? Fuck, I don't know. Just like walks away. But man, that was a really close call. Like, and the thing is like, even Medora was like, in also like reassurance, like, well, if you do anything to me right now, like, you're gonna raise so much aware heroes are gonna be coming after you. It's like, maybe, I will be able to take down like 20, 30 people. And it was at the moment that Deku had to make a decision about like, do I resist or do I just like let him win at this?
And it was definitely one of those cases where he could be stopped, but at what cost?
Right. And I'm glad that the police chief kind of like came in there and just kind of was, not the chief, but like a police officer was
the investigator. It was it's All Might's friend.
Yeah, he was talking about like how, hey, like, you did a good job like handling yourself in that situation. You really kept it to like where no one got hurt.
Tsuchikage.
Like, no one got hurt from this situation, and everything could have like ended up as it did. Most people would actually just like panic and struggle, but you didn't.
Tsukaichi.
Although Deku was kind of struggling near the end because he was like, it's all about All Might, and you're like,
I need air.
Do you want to die? That was a really good way of ending the season. The fact that like it's not happy-go-lucky, but there's also reassurance with the season 3 already announced that all this stuff happening in season 2 was all just like an upbringing for what's to come like later on.
Which is what everyone thought at the end of the Stain fight, where it's like, and all the villains are gathering up, make a big super villainy pact.
Club.
Yeah. Every villain is Lemons.
Also known as evil.
Yeah. That kind of gave like a big thing to say, like, oh, we're ending it here. See you guys in 6 months. But they kept going, and so it's like, okay, how long is this gonna go? And they're finally like, okay, now we're done.
Yeah. This was actually a really good episode for Shigaraki, actually, as far as like his development, because again, he was very shaky, but all Killer Stay and everything like that. But because he had that talk with Midoriya, it actually boasted him a little bit more. So, All for One said it exactly like this was the conviction he needed.
Yeah.
So like these guys, Toga and Dabi, actually are totally okay with him now.
He said that his lines were somewhere along. Yeah, the League of Villains needs people who approve of his convictions. That he's pretty much just gonna let him do what he wants. Right. Which is what he's been doing the whole time. He's been letting him run the League of Villains however he wants, all willy-nilly. And if he needs help, of course. Dude, no problem. This dude giving you problems, he's dead. That dude making you not happy, he's dead. Old lady cut you off at the intersection, she's dead. Look, man, do what you want. If you have any problems, give me a call. I'll solve all them problems. I'm that big of a badass. I just need you to bank me a following. That way when it comes time, I can Orochimaru your ass and live forever.
Huh.
What?
That would be interesting. Like, I think that's the whole point, actually. Because we saw the cut in of like All for One, he's like already in a bad shape. And he already has like, it shows like a cut of a brain, which we can only assume that's his brain. And
there's a lot of them too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there off the bat, and then there's more in the back.
I see. So I guess.
Oh God.
I guess the fact
there's
is
double road. So it's 14.
So the fact is that he is not like immortal. It's just like he has the ability to like transplant his own like brain into other people. Like once they become,
he can all for one it into someone because he has the ability to pass power.
So I guess in that way, he kind of conceals his identity by like putting himself in the personas of all these other people, and then they already have the respect. Therefore, like they won't question him already. So, God, wow, dude,
he's gonna Orochimaru his ass.
He's going to. Oh my God, dude. Oh, I actually didn't really think about that. That was also something that this episode brought up to me. Instead of like just like his Shigaraki's conviction, it was also, yeah. I'm molding him into exactly how I want him to be. Which is why I sent him 3 Nomus. No problem.
Still need the other 9, though. You said other 4. Look. Let me count the nomos.
See, I do the math. You just stare there and scratch your neck.
What?
Oh, it's irritating. Oh, it's really itchy, actually. Guess what? Portal guy. Okay, yeah. Oh, yes.
His scratching actually reminds me of another, like, I guess, villain in another show. It's another high school show.
Oh.
Another high school show.
That's very specific. Yeah. I was like, that's very specific.
It gets more specific the more I'm saying about it.
Yeah.
It's a high school show about not so much superpowered high schoolers, but high schoolers with extreme skill.
That's very specific, actually. Yeah.
With someone who's just the person teaching them that's way unfathomably more powerful than them in every aspect.
Yeah, that's very specific, actually.
Yeah. It's a very All Might teaching younger All Mights how to not quite be All Might, but
just be
the best you can be.
Yeah.
Assassination Classroom.
Yes, I remember that one. There's also someone like of a similar one, but nowhere near as cool as like Kokoro Sensei.
Mm-hmm. But the guy I was talking about was one of their substitute teachers.
Right.
It was
Which one was it?
It was the big dude.
Oh yeah, like the single like human male character, right?
Well, no, it was Kurama Sensei or
I don't remember
the secret agent man.
Yeah, the guy in the suit.
It was his partner.
Yeah. Oh.
His partner. He took over the class. He took over the PE class for a day.
Right.
And he got shown up by
our main dude.
Yeah. Blue-haired girl boy.
Yeah.
He got shown up by him. Went crazy. And he later shows up again, and he just has the worst itching problem in that show.
Right. I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that guy has problems. But yeah,
so far My Hero's borrowed from Naruto, One Punch Man, and Assassination Classroom. As far as I've seen,
I was thinking a mature joke, but
what?
It was Assassination Classroom.
Dude, everyone thinks that, especially with Professor Bitch.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that. And I think of my favorite game, Assassin's Creed. Sorry. I'm sorry. Child jokes. All right. So yeah, I guess at this point we're gonna have like a 6-month or so hiatus, and well, obviously season 3's been like greenlit, so we don't have to worry about that.
I know it's not even like
we have to wait.
Yeah, it wasn't even like one of those times where it's like, okay, season finale, and you're just like, man, I hope there's a new season.
And you just have to wait
like, see you next season. We'll catch you there, buddy. Like,
oh,
they already do it.
I'm on the roller coaster, and it just stays there. Like, I know it's coming. We're just not dropping yet.
Oh, my dearest Ellie, it's been 9 months since I first hopped on this roller coaster. I know not when the drop will come, only that it will.
Yours truly, yours truly, Stanley. P.S. Season 3 hype! Alright, so we'll just be back here for Season 3 when it does come out. I'm not sure when it's going to do, but when it does come out, we'll be there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess until then, we'll just end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next season. Hashtag Season 3 hype!
Took me 2 tries to get it.
Yeah, okay.